Welcome back to CSharp.net tutorials. I'm Venkat. In this video, let us learn operators in CSharp. In operators, let us see what are arithmetic operators. Here you can see there are different operators available in CSharp. First one is the arithmetic operators, and second one is assignment operators and conditional, concatenation, increment, decrement, and logical operators. Okay, let us discuss in detail about all these operators. Okay, so let's start with arithmetic operators. You can see here. So just for reference, I have added all the operators as the comment lines. You can see these are the arithmetic operators. Okay, so arithmetic operators will help us doing the mathematical calculations. Okay, mathematical calculations like sum of two numbers, subtraction of two numbers, and multiplication of two numbers, and dividing two numbers, and modulo division of two numbers. Okay, so like this we can use arithmetic operators to do the mathematical operations. Okay, let us see some examples. I'll explain you here. Suppose what is the result of 10 plus 20? What is the result of 10 plus 20? 30, right? So now here you can see we can call this 10 and 20 as the operands and this plus symbol as the operator. Okay, so what is this plus symbol? Arithmetic operator. So plus is the operator and the numbers left and right to this plus symbol are nothing but operands. 10 is operand 1, 20 is operand 2. So the result of this expression is 30. So we can call this 30 as the result. Okay, this 30 is the result and 10 and 20 are the operands and plus is the operator. Okay, so that's a basic we need to learn. Okay, so this is the simple mathematical operation. So let us do that by using C# programming. So here you can see I am printing the message onto the console saying enter two numbers to calculate sum. Okay, and here enter first number x. Okay, and we are reading the first number from the console and we are saving that into x, and we are asking to enter the second number y, and we are converting that second number also to the integer and saving in variable y. Okay, we have already seen why we need to convert the data read from the console to integer format or required format. Okay, so we have seen this in earlier videos, and once we got the numbers x and y, here you can see we are calculating sum of two numbers. Here x and y are the operands and plus is the operator and z is the result, and we are printing the number for we are printing the result, formatted result. So the remainder, it's not remainder, it's a sum. Okay, the sum of x plus y is z. Okay, or z. Let us run this program. Okay, so the program is running. Here you can see enter two numbers to calculate sum, enter first number x. It is asking to enter the first number. So I am entering number 10 and pressing enter. It is asking the second number. I will enter number 20, then I am pressing enter. Here you can see the sum of 10 plus 20 is 30. Okay, so we can see the sum operator is working as expected. Okay, so like this, So we can use all the arithmetic operators. Let us use the, so we have used plus symbol. Let us use the minus symbol. Okay, subtract. Okay, so now I'm asking to enter x value and y value, and I'm storing in x and y, and I'm doing x minus y. The subtraction of x minus y is value z. Okay, let me run this. Okay, I will enter x value as the 100, enter y value, I'll make it 40. 100 minus 40 is what? 60, right? So here you can see the subtraction of 100 minus 40 is 60. Okay, so this is how we can use the subtraction operator. So what is the next one? Multiplication, star. Okay, so to calculate the multiplication, star. Okay, so now we are running the program for multiplication. It is asking x value, I'll enter value 2, y value as 8. Okay, 2 into 8. Oh, sorry. So we did not modify the operator. So here it is minus still. Let me make it multiplication operator. So multiplication operator is star now. Yeah, let us run again. X value as 2 and y value as some 6, and 2 into 6, that means 2 multiply 6 is 12. Okay, so it's working. And division, so this is the division and this is the modulo division. So there is a small catch. What is the difference between division and modulo division? Let me show you. So here if you want to divide a number, okay, so divide a number by another number, suppose 10 by 3. Okay, so the quotient is 3 and remainder is 1. Okay, here if we use the divide operator, that means slash is the divide operator. If we use the divide operator, we will get quotient, that means this value. Okay, if you use percentile, that means modulo division. If you use modulo division, we will get the remainder. Okay, that is value 1, this one. Okay, let us see that in program. Okay, so let's take this example only, 10 by 3. Okay, division, let me use slash and slash here. Okay, so I'm calculating division here. I want to add first number as 10 and second number as 3. What would be the output? 3.333 something, right? So the output should be 3.3333, but we got 3 here because we are using the integer numbers. That's why we got 3 only. Okay, if we use floating numbers, we will get 3.3333. Okay, so because we are using integer variables, that's why we got 3. Okay, that's correct. Okay, this is the division. Let me show you modulo division. Okay, modulo division. If the spelling or something is wrong, excuse me. Okay, so here in the place of slash, we have to use percentile. Here also percentile. Okay, so now let us give the same numbers. So what is our expectation now? So if we use the slash, that means divide operator, we will get quotient 3. If we use percentile, we will get remainder 1. Okay. So let me run this. I'll add x number as 10, y number as 3. Here you can see we got the value 1. That's correct, right? Okay. So that is how we will use divide and modular divide operators. Okay. So these are the arithmetic operators available in C# to do the mathematical operations. Okay. So in the next video, let us see assignment operators. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.